Page 63, here's a happy song. 2 lines long, 4/4 time. This time the right hand gets these chords. Let's look at the right hand here. When it comes in, you see in the second measure, spell out the chord, figure out what it is. Start with the bottom note, it's a C, middle C, and the next note up is an E, and the next note is a G. Got the same chord we had in the last video, but this time it's in the right hand. It's a C chord. Try and get all the notes down at the same time. You're just lowering the hand and flexing the wrist a little. Try and be as relaxed as you can. And the last measure then, you have an F and a G. Same thing. Just lower the hand. I like it when we can use our weak fingers because we need to use these. These take more time to develop and control than the other fingers. So we need to use these as much as possible. Don't shy away from the weak fingers. That's pretty much it for the right hand. Then the left hand gets the melody. The left hand starts on thumb on G here to here. All quarter notes. Hopefully you know the names of all these notes in the music. Knowing the name of the note on the keyboard shouldn't be a problem. By now, if it is, you'll really need to start the book again. You're going way too fast. But on the music, you need to know what these are. So you work out all these notes in the left hand, then put the hands together. Well, we're in C position. We were in C position the last video. I didn't mention it, but we are. And you're here. Just all quarter notes. Hold that half note down as you play that. And then you hold the F down. It's a whole note, so it's got 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so, and that's the way that works. Then you can add the dynamics. It's loud. You see the F there? That's the melody. How loud it is, it's up to you. And then in the second measure, when the right hand comes up, above the staff they put the MF. You don't need the MF. You should know the melody is loud, then everything else is softer than that. It could be medium soft. It's just got to be softer than we want to hear the melody. This is what we want to hear. Just keep this softer. See, when I play this, I should not cover up the G. I want to hear the G on top of that. And here in the last measure, that F, I want to hear that F through the whole measure as I'm playing these. So this, and these got to be soft enough that I can hear that F. Makes a huge difference, so please do that if you can. And then in the second line, the last 2 measures, you have that arrow, means get softer. So you're here. They don't tell you how much softer to get. So I'm going to suggest go on down to about a medium soft to soft. Just each one gets a little softer. Don't get too soft until the last measure, and then however soft that is, these chords got to be softer than that, because we want to hear that G while you're, or the C while you're playing these. So it's so that takes practice to gain that control, but it is so important that you work on that and get that control. Your piano playing will be so much better if you can do that. Really, it's these little things that make all the difference in the world. Now, speed-wise, it says happily. Happy little song. How fast would you play it when you're happy? Pretend to be happy. Let's see. Whatever. You decide, and that's your speed eventually. You have to build it up to that speed. No wrong notes, no hesitations, and you should be able to be doing these pieces, all the things we've done so far, without looking at the keyboard. Once you get your hands in position, you should be able to play the whole piece without looking down. That's another challenge I'm giving you. We need to develop that feel for the keyboard, and we do that while we play these pieces. Now, I'm not mentioning the sight reading stuff at the bottom of the pages, so I'll leave that up to you. I don't cover that. The idea is, can you play that at sight without any rehearsal? You start with both hands and you try and play it. And if you find it's way too hard, you can't, then just do it one hand at a time and see if you can play it one hand at a time. And then try and put the hands together. The idea is you don't practice those. You just sit down and play them. That's something that's a personal thing. You'll have to do that yourself. Now there is a repeat sign at the end of this, so we're going to play this twice. I'd like to do that now, slowly, not doing dynamics. I'm just playing the notes and the rhythms, and gives you a chance to check to make sure you have the right notes and rhythms. So I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. Repeat